Welcome to our Alaskan Adventure Part 7, The Road to McCarthy. The road to McCarthy is a 62-mile road from Chitina to the Kennicott River. So we're starting the road to McCarthy. It's 62 miles to the Kennicott River, which is the end. The sign says McCarthy Road. Road ends at Kennicott River, 62 miles. Limited vehicle services. Drive at your own risk. Watch out for loose railroad spikes. Check locally for road conditions and services beyond this point. The road was built on an old railroad that went from Cordova to the Kennicott Mine. Right here is the entrance. It's a one-lane entrance to the road that we're going through. The carved out, you can kind of see where the train tracks went through there. But that's the start of the road. Here's the sign going to McCarthy. It says travel beyond this point not recommended. If you must use this road, expect extreme cold or snowy weather. Carry cold weather survival gear. Tell someone where you're going. We're going. This is the Tusculana River Bridge. It's 238 feet above the river below. It was built in 1910 and carried ore, as this railroad did, carried ore from the Kennicott. Still another perspective of this bridge. Here's a view of the center of the bridge over the river. We'll come to this side here so you can see the other side. Stop to take a view here. It's a pretty lake, reflection of on the water. And the road ahead. So this is one of the many bridges that they had to build in order to build the railroad. This one is 838 feet in length and it's made entirely out of ties. As you can see, it goes all the way around the side. A lot of it right now is covered up with the trees and you can't really see, particularly the beginning of it on this side here. It took 6,000 men approximately 2 years to build this railroad. To get to McCarthy, you have to park on the other side of this bridge, this walking bridge, and then you have to walk across the bridge. We've already walked across the bridge and we're waiting for a shuttle to come pick us up and take us to our hotel. Just a few years ago, the only access to McCarthy was via this trolley. You can see the end of the trolley right there. It's a hand trolley that you would pull yourself across on this cable that comes right along here to the other side. They have put that, when they built this walking bridge, they put that out of commission. Now, it used to be the only way to get into McCarthy, vehicles in McCarthy, is in the wintertime when all this is frozen over. But since then, they built a bridge, you can see right there, a private bridge that only residents can take across. Don't think I've ever seen this before. This guy has a rope tied off of the bridge here, and it looks like he's going to try to surf the river here. Let's see if he's successful. Whoa! So this is what welcomes you to the Kennicott Mines, the Kennicott Mines National Historic Landmark. Designated so in 1986 by the National Park Service. So this is the mill. We'll be taking a mill tour tomorrow. This is what you're seeing here is the railroad tracks. This is the train station. So everybody would arrive in to right here, get off at the train station, and there's the mill itself.
Oh, that's where we're going to be on tomorrow. Is that the glacier?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That big snowy thing?
Yes. So all the brown you see in front of us is the glacier. There's about 50 feet of dirt and mixed with ice, and then below that there's about 100 feet of ice. When the Kennicott mine was going on, you couldn't see across that. You couldn't see the mountains back here because the ice and moraine was that high. This is the town of McCarthy. This is where all the people, workers from the Kennicott mine would come down and enjoy themselves. I guess there's a little bit of everything here. There's bars, there was drinking, there was houses of ill repute. There's several things that were allowed down here that were not allowed up at the company town of Kennicott. It's cute little town. So this is the Kennicott Glacier Inn. This is the hotel that we're staying at. We're not staying in this one. They have a what they call the South Wing that we're staying in. But this is where the restaurant is that we had dinner tonight, and where the lobby of the hotel is. So Tracy's getting fitted for crampons. So we left the Kennicott area just a little bit ago. We got about a 2-mile walk to get to the white or the blue ice on Root Glacier, which intersects with Kennicott Glacier. We're just starting to get to the blue ice on the right over here on the Root Glacier. This is where the Root Glacier intersects the Kennicott that goes back over there. This is called Jumbo Creek, and it goes and hits the glacier down there and creates a cave. It goes underneath. I don't know, probably hard to see, but there's a cave where this creek goes right underneath the glacier there.
Probably like sunk. So when they started the mine, it was right around when...
Okay, we're about ready to put our crampons on, but as you can see, the white ice starts up there, and this is all the moraine covered ice right down here.
So we'll all kind of regroup at the top of this hill here.
So up there at the top of Root Glacier, that's the top of Root Glacier right in there, you see the stairways. They call them stairways, where the ice falls and breaks into kind of like stair steps on the way down. That particular stairway is 7,000 feet from the very bottom to the very top, which is the second tallest one in the world, only behind one on Mount Everest. I'm coming.
About yay.
Does that go all the way down? You stay to the bottom of the glacier?
Yeah, they differ
Yeah.
greatly, but sometimes they go all the way down.
It's a couple hundred feet down there.
Some of them are quite possibly that deep.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, yeah, you don't...
That is really blue and really cold water. How the water's carved a little slot out of there. It's awesome. Another Mulan before we leave.
They're tiny now.
To show you how massive the the glacier is. You can see the people, little dots out there. We were a dot not too long ago. And then the glacier goes way up there. It's 7 miles up that way. And the Kennicott Glacier starts at the bottom of this mountain here, or actually up the mountain, Blackburn. And it comes down, and it's 26 miles from here to that glacier, or to the mountain. So the glaciers are just massive. Later in the day we did a mill tour, but was unable to take video. We had a wonderful stay at Wrangell St. Elias, and the glacier walk was certainly the highlight. Please join us in our next video as we make our way to Denali National Park.